Okay, so hello, good afternoon, Jyoti. How are you doing today?
Yeah, everything good and nothing special, same routine.
Okay, fine. So, as this is the first time I'm interacting with you, I want you to introduce yourself a little bit, please.
Yeah. I am Preeti Pandey. I am from UP Uttar Pradesh. If I am talking about my qualification, I have completed graduation and B.Ed. I also cracked CTET. Now I am preparing for government teacher examination and I am learning this language. I am totally beginner. And if I am talking about my hobby, I love dancing, painting, reading, and writing. I write poem. It is all about me.
Wow, that's really great. So, you write poems. So, do you write in English or Hindi? In which
No, no, no,
language do
no,
you write?
no, no, no. Hindi.
Hindi. Okay, that's really
So,
great. Okay,
so
so let me introduce myself as well. Well, my name is Shiv. I born and brought up in India, and my native place is Uttarakhand. By profession, I'm a government employee. In addition to this, I'm done with my master in English, master in commerce, and this thing I'm pursuing a master in economics. This is my final year. Moreover, I do teach English to beginners and intermediate speakers through different online applications as an unofficial English trainer. And I run my own YouTube channel where I'm uploading so many stuff related to spoken English. That's all from my side.
okay, I think I feel that you are teacher because I am not very active person. This app, I'm I am active this app after 2 and 3 days. So, but your accent are so good. I want to improve my spoken
Okay.
English. So, how can improve? If you give me some tip.
Well, I would say, ma'am, that English is just a language. It's not a rocket science to learn, all right? So, whenever you are trying to learn this language, first of all, you need to find a powerful reason for yourself to master this language because until unless you don't know why are you learning this language, you can't even learn English as you are expecting from your side because that single powerful reason will motivate you, teach you, guide you that how can you get good command and grip on this language, right? The second thing I would say, we all are Indians, and when we are trying to learn this language, this is our second language which we are trying to learn. So while learning, if we are making any mistake or we are fumbling, stumbling, and stucking at any point, we should not feel bad about it. We should not feel ashamed about it, right? We are not born with this language. Like we have to speak only correct and accurate as English, right? Now, third thing I would say, you need to evaluate yourself. Like, where do you stand? What is the level of English you have? And evaluations can be done by three methods. First, you can do it by your own self by recording your voice and just listen to your recording and then try to find out where are you lacking. Are you lacking in vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation? What's wrong with your spoken English? And you have to work on that part. Second, you can evaluate yourself with the help of others. When someone is giving any feedback to you, or whenever you are talking to a teacher, you can ask or direct feedback from there for yourself, for your improvement. The last but not least, that is called evaluation with the help of internet. You can go to Google. There are so many website. You have to just complete some of exercises which are available on there on Google, and at the end of your exercise, you are going to get your results, like what level of speaker you are, right? So this is a very important point. You have to know where are you right now and where you want to reach. Right. Now, fourth thing, I want you to enhance your vocabularies because the more we have vocabs, the better we can manifest our ideas, thoughts, and whatever message we want to convey. All right. So learn at least one or two vocabulary along with synonyms and make some instance sentence out of it every single day and incorporate those vocabulary in English. Now, fifth one, I would say you should not bother about your grammar at initial stage. Just try to get a flow and confidence first that at least you can speak English in front of anyone without any hesitation or shyness. Once you are done with that, then of course you can go for accuracy, which means grammar. But in initial stage, don't create a trap of grammar for yourself. The next one is practice makes a man perfect, which means if you are regular towards a practice, if you are doing practice every single day, no matter 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 45, 1 hour, it depends on your time schedule, right? But make a touch with this language on a regular basis, right? Just keep in touch with this language. Now, next one is English speaking environment. I hope how did you learn your mother tongue when you were in childhood, right? You observed your parents, then you started imitating to them, and after that you got to know that this is how I can speak in my own mother tongue. Same goes with English. Whenever you are at your home, try to talk to yourself, try to talk with your parents, siblings, friends, colleagues, right? Whosoever are there, try to talk with them in English. If you are not finding anyone, so do one thing, just try to talk to yourself in front of mirror. And there are so many applications available on internet which you can download. You will find same co-learner like as you are at your beginner level, right? So you can talk with them as well. But all you have to do, you have to surround yourself with this language, right? The next one is love your mistakes. It means I've seen many people are a bit afraid of making mistake, and that's why they don't take their first step in order to learn this language. They just shrink themselves that I'm new to this language and this language is new to me. If I'll speak English, people are going to laugh at me. They are going to point out my mistakes. This kind of mindset they have. So that's why they are not even improving. All right. Forget about people. They are strangers. They don't have any right to validate us. We are not giving any authentication to them that you should validate us, right? So ignore them, avoid them, and keep focus on your practice. And the next one is LRWS, listening, reading, writing, and speaking. These are four modules and four pillars of English. So when I'm saying listening, listening simply means that you have to listen podcast, native speakers, English teachers, and good stuff of English. But make sure it should be active listening, not passive listening. When you are listening, you are acquiring as well. All right. And second one is reading. Reading will improve your pronunciation if you read aloud. At the same time, you would learn so many vocabularies, new vocabs that you are not aware of. Third, you can improve your intonation if you read with the core of your heart. The last one is speaking, which we are doing right now. Speaking can be learned by speaking only. So these are some steps that one should follow in a systematic manner on a daily basis. And keep patience, enjoy the process of learning. Don't be overstressed about it because you are not having any time boundation like within 2 months or within 3 months you have to sound like a native speaker. You are not bound to speak English so quickly. So give sufficient time to yourself, your learning, and improvement as well. That's all from my side.
Thank you so much. But as you mentioned that don't hesitate, don't focus about more grammar in your beginner stage. So I do same. I don't think about grammar that time. I don't think that I make mistake. I don't think that I make wrong sentence. Only I try to speak. So I think I can improve very soon.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course you can.
I know about little bit. I know about grammar. When I try to write, That time I write very well manner, but when I try to speak, that time I make lots of mistake, and especially when I try to speak past, like past tense. If you try to speak, describe any past story, that time I make lots of mistake. Every time I switch a present tense, so it is my main problem.
Actually, I used to face the same problem earlier, but now I'm not facing problem that much. Though I haven't learned grammar in my entire life because I took English as a language, not subject. So I haven't learned any grammar rules that I have to learn part of speech, tenses, modals, articles, active and passive voice. No, I have started